Now let's work on putting our clarinet away correctly. We're going to start with our clarinet case. Even though I know there's no clarinet in this case, I need to make sure that the brand name is on the front because I want to get in a good habit of opening my case in the correct direction. Once I know the brand name is on the top, I will set it down and open the clasps to open the case. We take apart our clarinet in the opposite direction that we put it together. That means we're going to start by taking our reed off. Loosen your ligature, lift it up, and slide your reed out like this. Now remember that our reeds are very fragile, so it's important that you get your reed right in the reed case. You're going to want to make sure that it goes in the right way. So the thinnest part of the reed goes down into the reed case like this. Don't push it too far in or it might get stuck. You can put your reed right back in your case. Next, we can take the ligature off and put it to the side and gently twist off our mouthpiece. I like to put the ligature right back on my mouthpiece before I put it in the case. It's really important that we take the reed off of our mouthpiece before we put it away so that we don't get any germs or bacteria growing inside of our mouthpiece. So please make sure that reed comes off. If you have a mouthpiece cap, you can slide that on top of your mouthpiece before you put it in the case. All of your cases are a little bit different. Mine has a little diagonal spot where I put my mouthpiece, so I'll fit it in right there. The next thing I'm going to do, working in a backwards order from putting it together, is I'll gently hold on to the clarinet and I'll twist off the barrel. Remember, the barrel is thinner on the top than the bottom. I'm going to take the wider end and I'll put it in this hole right here. Again, all of your cases might be a little bit different, but that is where mine belongs. Here's the hard part. Remember, we don't want to bend our bridge key down here. So we're going to start by holding down the ring right here with our middle finger. And once we see that the bridge key has lifted up, then we can give our two pieces a gentle twist. Remember, don't go all the way around because that might bend your keys. Once my middle joint is out of the clarinet, I'm going to find the correct spot for that one. So I see that mine belongs in this bottom part. I look for where the cork lines up, and I never force the pieces into the case. I have one more piece to take apart. That is my lower joint and my bell. So again, gently twist until you have two pieces, and you're going to line up your lower joint in the correct direction so that you're not forcing anything into the case. And the bell is the easiest one to put away. That shape is very clear for us, and you'll gently put that in. If you ever feel like you need to force the pieces of your clarinet into the case, you're probably putting them in the wrong place or the wrong direction. So I would try again before I forced anything into the case. Just like we don't force the pieces of the clarinet into the case, we also shouldn't force the lid down. So we're going to put the lid down. You can see mine seals really nicely already, and I'm able to close the clasps on it. If yours isn't closing nicely, before you try your hardest to squeeze those clasps shut, please try to make sure that all of the pieces are in the correct direction. So please practice putting away your clarinet independently so that we can get to work learning some notes next time.